everyone? Zeddy here again today with another card review. Again, today, I thought I was done. Turns out, when I looked at Kripp's reveal, I thought, like most people, he just had the one card. I'll be honest, I have been all over the place, working like crazy, running around, and I didn't realize he had revealed 5 cards. So you know what? We're going to do a bonus card review video. I don't want these sitting here until, it'll be Sunday when we do our next review. We do have Duels tomorrow, but I want that to be a Duels thing. So let's do a bonus card review, because some of these are pretty darn good, and they all kind of go in that line of the other Silence Priest card of putting something to the bottom of your deck. So let's go through it. Let's knock it out, take a look at these cards, and then we're really done for the day. So first, we have Zarin Scroll. This is a shaman spell, rare spell, 1 mana. You discover a fire, frost, or nature spell. So it'll pop up, you'll have one of each. So your selections aren't quite as good as normal, right? Like when you discover just a regular fire spell or a frost spell, you'll have one of each. And then you put a Sunken Scroll on the bottom of your deck. And the Sunken Scroll is you add a fire, frost, and nature spell from your class to your hand. So you don't discover it, you will just get 3 random spells. But for 1 mana, I'll take that deal any day. This is a decent discover card. It's good. It works well with your multicaster to get that going. It works well with your new legendary. It can work well with the new Naga that cheats stuff out. It is 1 mana discover a spell that has seen play basically always. This is a very good card. Shaman is getting so much good stuff all the time. I know they've had some rough patches, but my goodness, the power level of Shaman cards are good. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 in standard, 3 out of 5 in wild. I think it sees play there, especially in like a frog deck. Can work well. You don't even like you all these cards, by the way, you're really gonna need to dredge out at some point, but Shaman has some good dredge stuff already, like the 1 mana burn spell, the 1 mana deal 2 dredge, and then you just get this. Like it's just ridiculously good card. So 4 out of 5 in standard, or yeah, 4 out of 5 in standard, 3 out of 5 in wild. A really solid shaman card. We already talked about this card, so let's not do that one again. Let's talk about Azsharan Scavenger, another Murloc for Warlock. I think every Warlock card so far has been a Murloc of all things. It's a 3 mana 3/4 Murloc, so premium stats. Battlecry, put a Sunken Scavenger on the bottom of your deck. So it does, all this does will shuffle a card. What does a Sunken Scavenger do? Well, when you draw it out, you get Battlecry, give your other Murlocs +1/+1 wherever they are. So it's like a Keleseth effect. You can tutor with Dredge. It'll take a little bit of time because you got to play as Jaren and then you got to dredge it out, but you curve perfectly with that other Murloc, right? The other Murloc dredges and you get to play this. You would get to play this for health instead of mana. So you're going to see this curve out pretty well with that card. How many other Murlocs are worth hitting? Well, we haven't seen a ton besides this one, the 4-drop, as well as the Colossal Minion. Other than that, just kind of a bunch of neutral crap. Or we don't even know, because we don't know the core set, which is really annoying. I really wish they would have told us what the core set is ahead of time, but yeah, it seems like a very powerful effect, especially with how reliably you'll be able to dredge it out with the other Murloc, with other mechanics. They seem to want Murloc Warlock to be a thing. I'm not sold that it will be based on what we've seen yet, but it looks like it'll probably be a thing. So I'll give it a 3 out of 5 in standard. Is it going to be a thing in wild? There's so many broken stuff you can do, so many cheap card draw things. Maybe there's a lot of good Murlocs too, like Rockpool Hunter and Ducksfin. It probably doesn't work out in wild, but I'll give it a 2 out of 5. Look out, it could do some work in wild. There's a potential for it, but yeah, they really seem to want Murloc Warlock, or Murloc, wait, what? To be a thing. All right, the next card, we have a warrior weapon, Jaren Trident, 3 mana 3/2. So it's a fiery war axe, but it has death rattle. Put a Sunken Trident on the bottom of your deck. So what is that? It's another war axe, except it deals 2 damage to all enemy minions. So it's like a little bit of a board clear every single turn. It's like Holy Nova Consecration that doesn't go face, and that's pretty solid. Not amazing. You can upgrade it with your new Warrior Legendary that you're upset that you probably opened, because I don't think it's very good. And you make this a 4/3, which again is not amazing. It's just it's a War Axe with slight upside, and it seems rather slow. I mean, you dredge it out, and then you have this weapon, but it's just, I don't know. Again, it's not very, it just doesn't speak to me as like some powerful card. It just seems like okay. Maybe it's playable. This might be an indicator too that War Axe is leaving the core set, because why we bother with Fiery War Axe if this card exists? I don't know, but it's so iconic. Anyways, I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 5 in standard, a 1 out of 5 in wild. I just don't think this is fast good enough. Like, War Axe on 3 is already bad. It's been bad for a long time, and to get to work towards getting a War Axe with a decent upside, not not a crazy one, but a decent one, I just don't see it as being something that's going to get you too excited these days. But I guess you never know. Maybe I'll be wrong on that one. We also have a new Hunter Beast in Azsharan Saber, 4 mana 3/3. It has Rush and Death Rattle. Put a Sunken Saber on the bottom of your deck. So standalone card, 4 mana 3/3 Rush. It's okay. Not terrible, not great. There's already a 4/3 Rush that discounts a beast in your hand. That's 4 attack. But you put this to the bottom of your deck, which is 4 mana 3/3 Rush, Death Rattle. Summon a beast from your deck. So if you're just playing a bunch of, greedy beasts, you got the big taunt, the bear taunt, you got the Rat King, you got Ported Tarantula. You cheat that stuff out. That's looking pretty good. This seems like a really slower way of just playing Pet Collector, It's another version of Pet Collector, but then your Pet Collector might summon out Azsharan Saber. And Pet Collector has actually been a pretty solid card. It's proven to be pretty decent, and I feel like this in a lot of ways would kind of disrupt it. And then you need to run a dredge card, which I haven't seen a ton of really good dredge cards that Hunter would want to run. Not yet, at least. I don't know. I feel like this is supposed to go in that beast package, but isn't an amazing part of that beast package, if that makes any sense. It's close. It's really close for me. I will give it a 2 out of 5 in standard and wild. I don't think it'll be that meta card. I think Pet Collector and some of this other stuff will be better. Plus, with that new secret we talked about in the last video, copying this effect could be okay, but then you're putting more stuff to the bottom of your deck. I don't know. I don't think it's quite good enough, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope the beast stuff finally works. I hope this Rat King stuff finally comes together and the Rat King finally reigns supreme. I've been waiting forever for that, so hopefully that will be a thing. And then lastly, we have here the scariest card. This one looks really good. Like, really good. Azsharan Mooncatcher, 3 mana 4/2 mech. Divine Shield, Battle Cry. Put a Sunken Mooncatcher on the bottom of your deck. The Sunken Mooncatcher is the same card, but you summon a copy of this. You summon a copy of it. That's a 3 mana 8/4 Divine Shield. Any hand buffing going on, it takes that. And don't forget, they just got 2 mana draw 5 mechs. It scans the bottom of your deck, which after this is put in there, it's in the bottom of your deck. You get that out. It's ridiculous. They are making MECH Paladin a thing, and it's going to be a damn good thing because of cards like this. This is just nutty. A 3 mana 4/2 on curve is good. We've already seen that with that Spellburst card. That's very solid, very good with mech synergies and all of that. And then you have this, which is ridiculous with your draw spell, everything going on. This is a 5-star card for me for MECH Paladin. It is absurd. It is disgusting. It is great. And yeah, Paladin is looking to be very strong. It's already good with hand buff going on. You're going to combine that with this mech stuff going on. Really good. And in wild, I'll give it a 4 out of 5 because I think wild MECH Paladin is coming back really hard. You got War Gear, you got Ziliax, you got Snip Snap, you got Mech Warburger, you got Galvanizer. You have all these incredible mechs. And are you giving them 2 mana draw 5 and a card like this? Oh boy, MECH Paladin is legitimate and it's scary. So there you go. That's actually the last of the cards. If anything pops up that I missed, I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you up to date, but hopefully you enjoyed this bonus video. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.